Hello, Dog Nation. I'm Brandon Adams. Welcome back to another edition of UGA Q&A, our preseason preview series on video brought to you by Merriweather and Tharp, your source for Georgia divorce. Who is Georgia's most important offensive player for 2024? It's perhaps not a surprise that many of our Dog Nation colleagues believe the answer to that question may be Carson Beck. In fact, if Georgia's to continue on its streak in recent years of stellar offensive play, a lot may be required from Beck to get that done. Here is recently how my colleague Connor Rowley explained all of that.
This season, Georgia is only going to go as far as Carson Beck carries them, and I think Georgia knows that, and that's a big reason why Beck bypassed the NFL draft a season ago to come back to Georgia for another season. There's a lot expected of Carson Beck this season, and heavy is the head that wears the crown, but Georgia feels very confident in what Beck will be able to give them this year.
That's a point in which Mike Griffith also agrees.
Carson Beck is the franchise. He's a franchise quarterback. He makes all the throws. He's got the mobility. He reads the defenses. He's Mike Bobo's brain on the field, finds those matchups. Carson Beck needs to have that special year for Georgia to win a national championship.
And Jeff Sentell also made his case for Carson Beck as well.
Carson Beck needs to be only about 15% better than he was a year ago. He does that. He has a prolific all-time passing season in Athens. He has the receivers to do it. He is the general. He is the captain. He has got to be captain clutch in the fourth quarter.
The bottom line is it's somewhat rare for a Kirby Smart team at Georgia to have a quarterback who's such a central character in the preseason storylines. But the fact that there's so much chat around Beck right now, that's perhaps evidence of a special season on the way for him. And that is our UGA Q&A, presented by Merriweather and Tharp. And Merriweather and Tharp knows that just like you've got questions about Georgia ahead of the 2024 season, you perhaps also have questions about the divorce process as well. So when you do, please find Merriweather and Tharp online, GeorgiaDivorceTeam.com. That's GeorgiaDivorceTeam.com.